What up, people? It's your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house, and this is another offline video. Shout out to all our subscribers, shout out to all the new subscribers. We thank you for rocking out with us. Yes, we are across the web. IgnorantGamers.com, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, obviously, Tumblr, Google Plus, etc., etc., etc. You don't have to follow all, just follow where you're comfortable. We try to keep the content somewhat different, but at least you still know when we're posting videos. So today's video is sports games during the leap year. I've been saying this a lot, and people have been asking me about this, whether it's when I'm online gaming or whatever, in passing. It's like, yo, why do you keep saying that you're skipping this year for sports games? Usually I buy Madden or NBA 2K. Sometimes I alternate them between the years because, you know, both of them don't have to worry about making too much improvements. They kill their competition, right? So the reason why I always take off the year of the transition is because the only thing you're getting is a graphical update, and a lot of times it's not even worth the graphical update. Like, I'm so past graphics. Graphics does not make a game after PS2 and the OG Xbox. Like, yes, you should have bare minimum. Your game should look good. But when we're jumping to a new console, I don't feel like I should have to buy the game again because you're just rehashing what you did the year before. You're just not tailoring down the graphics. So, for instance, NBA 2K14. There is a good program. This is the first time this has ever happened. It's going to happen with Battlefield, Watch Dogs. Well, Watch Dogs got pushed back, right? Battlefield, Call of Duty, I believe Assassin's Creed, and I think NBA 2K is going to do it as well. I don't think Madden's done it. I don't think they're going to do it either. But like, there's certain games that, you know, they say, hey, listen, look, no, buy the game for this console, this generation, and we're going to upgrade you to the next generation. Like, no problem. Probably like a $10 fee or something, which is nothing considering. So I remember when we jumped from PS2 to PS3, Xbox OG to Xbox 360, that NBA 2K was not worth the purchase if you were looking for gameplay. In fact, in my personal opinion, when I was playing it on the P3 and the Xbox 360, the gameplay was better on the PS2 and the original Xbox. This is when Shaq was on the cover. The best thing that everybody kept talking about was like, oh my god, look at the sweat that's coming off him. Look at the reflection of the sweat. You can see the sweat drop off for him into the jersey and da. My dude, there was no jersey sway like that. There was jersey sway on PS2 and Xbox OG. But, you know, because my jersey's going from this to this now, does not mean I have to spend that much money on your fucking game for the next console. Like, sports games are never a console seller unless it's a brand new sports game. And it's been a while since we had that. I think PS1 and PS2 days were probably the only times where it was like, okay, I'm going to be looking for the next live Madden, etc., etc. Shootout. I remember Shootout. So that's why I tend to skip them. I feel like it's going to be, these are annual games. I've skipped out on 13. So I'm skipping out on 14 because 13 was my normal skip, and now that the new systems are coming in, I'm skipping out on 14. Also, with that said, I bought WWE 12 and WWE 13, and now 2K owns WWE series because of the whole buyout from THQ. I'm not buying WWE 14, 2K14 now, because the only thing that they're going to do is graphics. That's it. Because other than some little, I can nitpick WWE 13 and 12, I still think 12 is better than 13. 13 just have that awesome ass attitude era. The only thing I could nitpick was the graphics and little glitches from here and there, which I still credit to graphics. I'm not going to credit that to the engine, although I should bash the engine too a little bit. It's a good engine. I don't want to bash it, but it's not worth me buying again until 2K15, because right now what we're paying for roster updates, and you know what, I'm sorry, it's wrestling. Why do I need to buy this game every year? I remember the best wrestling game series in all time is done by THQ. THQ, AKI, Jukes, those guys. And this is probably going from reverse order. WWF No Mercy, WWF WrestleMania 2000, WCW NWO Revenge, and WCW versus the World. Those are the 4 best wrestling games ever fucking created. And since those times, WWE 12 is probably the best since then. 12 to 13, like I said, it's just like buying NBA 2K12 to NBA 2K13. Like, there's no point. I would like to see the next baseball game, though, that Sony's going to produce for PS3, because that's going to be a monster. That's not a game that you skip out on because of the timing of when the MLB season is going to restart. So those games always get the pass because new systems always come out in November and October. So like those will probably be the first of the next gen titles. I don't think that any MLB game, whether it's from 2K Sports or from Sony, is going to be a rehash. And the one thing that was killing the show, but they do so much so no one cares, was graphically. NHL hockey is going to be amazing. It's always amazing. FIFA is going to be amazing. Though I would have skipped it this year. But if you are a true fan of any of these sports, and I don't mean like true fan, like my fandom isn't worth it. What I'm saying is where you have to have it every year, like you have to have NFL ticket, etc., then you know that's fine. But I'm talking about from a strategic game point, you can remove yourself one year, and you'll be fine, and you save $60. You could probably put that $60 to something good, like take your woman out, take your man out, take your kids out, take yourself out, you know. So that's why I tend to skip it. My biggest example is the 2K series, specifically the NBA 2K series, and of course Madden 25 is not going to be better on the next gen because Madden 25 now is the same shit as Madden 13, Madden 12. I don't care how many new technology you put in with wrapping dudes up for tackles and bumps and all that stuff. There's still some fundamentally sound engine problems that should have been fixed for this generation that's not fixed, and it won't be fixed in Madden 25 for the next gen, maybe the one after that. A game that I would look forward to for sports fans, and this is like taboo to even say this shit, is maybe NBA Live 14, because there is no current gen version of it. They're going straight to next gen. So anything going straight to next gen, actually no, fuck that. I wouldn't buy that either, because you've been out of the business for far too long, and you got to show and prove. You have to show, EA has to show people like, listen, we're back in this where we started, where we dominated for like at least 10 years, and we're back. So if you have any more questions about what other types of games I like to skip during launch of new consoles, ask them below. I'll be in the comments. I'll answer them. And if you need me to explain anything else that I said even further, that's fine too. But anyway, thank you for supporting our videos. Thank you for liking our videos and sharing our videos. If there are things you want to see, like more gameplay videos, etc., just let us know. We do slide stuff in the playlist. We do have a gameplay playlist. You don't have to watch the playlist in the playlist window. You can just check the playlist and see what's there. And we try to put the most recent at the top. Sometimes YouTube acts up and it reverses our shit. So bear with us. We're trying. Again, appreciate it. My name is Snow, Ignorant Gamerz. And fuck Xbox. Whoa.